Hey, what's up, guys? So, welcome to another episode in which I talk about whatever. And because I don't use social media, I believe, from what I've read from books like Focus and Deep Work and The Shallows, I believe that I have the capacity to focus more narrowly and in depth into stuff, and also have more in depth thinking and analyzing of situations. Uh, because I'm not constantly overthrown by stimulation from my phone or social media. At the same time, there is a balance between this and being present to the moment. And I do meditate every day, but I also am trying to be more present during the day, and I try to take in some deep breaths, like Tony Robbins adheres and recommends to do, in which he recommends to inhale for 7 seconds and then um, hold it in for 14 seconds and then exhale for 28 seconds. So it's 7, 2 times 7, and 3 times 7. 4 times 7 actually. Cool. So, whilst I was thinking, I mean, I'm not presuming, maybe I'm not, maybe I would have the same consciousness and metaphysical awareness and level thinking that I do right now, but I don't think so. I think for me, I would just be at a lower position and a lower place, and my thoughts, the quality of my thoughts wouldn't be as good. Okay, or at least that's what I think. So, I was just thinking, like, I was putting myself completely, as I was studying, my mind wandered off for a second. And I was thinking, what is the experience like for my girlfriend to have a boy in her life like me? And I completely put myself in her shoes. I even feel like she felt, tried to feel at least, try to see what she thinks. And the next question that came to my mind, well, the first one was, I realised how floaty girls live through life. It's like it's like as if they were in the magical school bus, going around the galaxy, and saying and um, saluting planets as they go, just floating through life, and being very reactive. Not reactive, just letting things um, letting things happen to them rather than making things happen. Oh, that's what I think. I mean, a lot of guys have lost the polarity, and at the end of the day, they are like this. But I think for girls, they are in their polarity, they are in their essence when they are like this. And just give me 1 second. And the second thought that came to my mind was, so what is a perception of me, right? Am I a high level quality guy who she'd like to be? And looking at it from my perspective, I thought I actually really am a really high quality guy. And I think this is an exercise that every man should do, whether he's in a relationship or whether he's not, to realise how qualitatively and quantitatively amazing he is. Because you don't realise, if you don't believe in yourself, then why would other people believe in you? I mean, at the end of the day, it comes down to that. So, from her perspective, like, she's known this guy, I mean, from the very basics, from the very beginnings, she's been able to access a broader sense of my personality and see that I'm not crazy, okay? So this is the first initial contact. So I have pictures of my little cousins, I have pictures in nice places, and basically just that. And then just chatting away, and she was in the position where she wasn't being hit on by too many people. She wasn't receiving too much attention, at least from that social media platform. And she was open to the idea of saying hi and talking to me. Cool. So, just some level nonsense chatter to see that I'm not crazy, because a lot of the time, guys are like, I hate talking to girls because I'm just like talking about complete utter nonsense. Whereas when I'm talking with my friends, I'm talking about completely not superficial, but very deep philosophical trends of thoughts, and I just love going in there, you know. And I would say, okay, man, you can have those conversations with the girl as well. But the thing is, with a girl, when you talk the first 5-10 minutes with her, the only thing she's trying to see is whether you're crazy or not. So she's trying to see whether you're gonna make a massive mistake and be like, okay, well, this guy's fucking crazy. I'm out of here. Thank God I saw this before it was too late. So that's that. And so, from my experience, from what I saw, putting myself in her position, I'm a really high quality guy because, you know, she's met me. I act really cocky all the time with her, but at the same time, I can take jokes. I don't have a massive ego, which is very annoying to have someone like that next to you. I have boundaries. You know, I'm a very good position in life. I'm not crazy. And in my mind, it was way easier to rationalize these things rather than express it now. But also, for example, yeah, it's not being a crazy guy. I mean, at the end of the day, like, guys, I think they put in, at least I used to do this. I used to make up and big up this big things and amazing things that I had to be, and until then I wouldn't be able to give myself permission and be entitled for girls to be able to have pursuing and deepful relationships and meaningful relationships with girls, and it's not true. I mean, the bar is so low these days, honestly. And not just that, but I'm a guy who's always trying to grow. I'm a guy who's courageous, and I'm a guy who likes to step out of his comfort zone and has a lot of motivation and ambition. And I'm not playing video games all day. I'm not smoking weed. I know a lot about stuff in life. I have a lot of friends around the world, and I do believe that you attract what you are. And I'm not going to be like, okay, I wouldn't have sounded very cocky right now. I'm very presumptuous and arrogant, but I do have very quality, high level friends, which I really, really, really like the relation. I really appreciate the relationships that I have with those people, and I appreciate the opportunities that I've been given to be able to have those people in my life. At the same time, if I'm having able to be around those kind of guys and befriend them, and want those people to hang around me, is because I have put time into myself, to develop myself, into self-actualization in myself, and I am a cool guy. I am a guy who they want to hang out with. So if you want to hang out with people who you like for a certain reason, make yourself likable. So yeah, peace.